Hello everyone, and welcome to the Voidcast. We're going to play some Dungeons & Dragons, and more importantly, have a lot of fun doing it. This will be the 8th live episode of the Precipice of Dreams. If it's your first time here, welcome, and if you've been here with us before, welcome back. We really appreciate that all of you are coming along on this adventure with us. And to start things off, I'm first gonna give the word to Michel to talk about our social media.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching us live tonight here on Twitch. Be sure to hit that like button and the follow button. And just in hopefully another 2 weeks, so next episode of Precipice of Dreams, you actually have the opportunity to subscribe to our channel. Also, watch us, follow us, and like everything on our YouTube for our previous episode. It really helps us out. So click that subscribe button, click that bell icon, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook for our behind the scenes footage and pictures of our artwork drawn by the amazing Eric. And join our Discord, which is just new, to talk with us, hang out with us. You can see that same artwork, but immediately discuss it with us and tell us what you like, what you don't like, all that stuff. So,
Right, thank you. Jasper, you have this talk show. That is the Talk of the Town.
Oh, me? Yeah, I have. It's the talk of the town, you know. It's quite a large town. It has at least 10 inhabitants, so it's like Pirot in that way. Anyway, and I very much like to do that. Oh man! So on Talking Void, which is a show that everyone is hinting to, we have this topic that we do every other week, and this time it is. How and why did you die?
All right.
That's sensitive, man.
That's sensitive. Yeah, but it's in game, of course.
Deep question.
Because if you died in real life, you are probably unable to speak about it. But in game, anything can happen, and so share your stories. That's the thing I wanted to ask you. So this time I'm going to go across the board, across the Discords and the Facebooks and everything, to ask you this question. Hopefully we'll come up with some cool answers. Also, on this next episode, I have a guest whose name is Dungeon Master. Or is it?
Name. It's a weird name.
No, it's Rocher.
It is a weird name.
And
finally.
Yeah, he's so excited that he's always sad that he couldn't be on the previous show, which is like every show except for the show that he was on. Sorry. And well, this time he can spam some knowledge our way. And
so it will be it will be an interesting episode with two DMs talking about how their player characters died.
Yeah, probably.
It's a bit of a tough question for me to answer, actually.
Well, you did die.
Well, I might just give you something to talk about then, this episode.
We don't know who you're looking at,
yeah,
though.
Okay.
We don't know who you're looking at, so you
Jasper, yeah. Or anyone.
Well, yeah, anyone.
Who knows?
It's a party wipe again or not, which is has been the case thus far, or not. So hopefully we will not die this time either.
Yeah. I hope.
So that's it about Talking Void. Watch us next week.
Exciting.
Yeah.
But before Talking Void airs, we have another show. Maybe Michel would like to talk something about that?
Yes, the day before Talking Void, actually. So maybe I should just talk about parallel projections after I did the social media.
Yeah, but we don't want you talking too much at once.
Yeah, I can understand. Okay. Anyway, on Monday, so every other week where we're not playing the Precipice of Dreams, I play through Planescape Torment, an amazing game, old school, retro, Dungeons and Dragons turn role-playing game, and I never played it, but it's Jasper's favorite game, so he's joining me every episode to talk me through all of the interesting Planescape lore. And I love it so much that I saw a post on the Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition Facebook group yesterday, where people asked, like, what campaign setting do you want to see next in 5th edition? And I had to reply with, I want to see Planescape done, because I want to have a Planescape book of myself. I want to know all about Sigil and the factions. I want to see that in 5th edition. So make it a thing. Let the next book be Planescape, please. All right.
Yeah.
Parallel Projections next Monday.
Woo.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah, before we delve deeper into the D&D, I want to ask chat, how are you guys doing? And does my mic sound okay? Because I should sound a bit different from last time, because we didn't like that at all. So, how am I sounding? How are you doing?
You know, I'm going to listen to the stream as well.
Okay.
Does my mic sound okay?
You need to be talking, though, otherwise.
Yeah, I've been talking a lot, but okay. Well, before we mic okay, nice. Then let's delve into the Aedon intro before Jin does the recap. So, cue the Aedon intro.
Aedon. Over 200 years ago, the world trembled in the wake of the last god. When the gods disappeared, they took all divine magic with them, and the world fell into chaos. 6 years after the godfall, a new god arose. Aedon, god of the world. But the damage had been done. Even now, the world remains wounded. More and more land masses have become corrupted, leaving them uninhabitable and dangerous. Now, 5 unlikely adventurers gather, and the world will be changed forever as they journey beyond the Precipice of Dreams.
And there we are again. So, Jim, please enlighten us. What happened last time on the Precipice of Dreams?
Well, our group is traveling to Brentwick. We started out at Perrot, and the last city we arrived at was Brester. In Brester, 2 significant things happened. One was Kiss felt an ally or a friend who was in danger, and most of the party decided to try and help that friend out. On the other hand, it was... I'm sorry. On the other hand, it was actually a different episode on Oddleaf's part, because she decided to look at the glass shard that we're actually bringing to Brentwick, and lost herself, and we lost her. Although we didn't actually notice, because we just thought that she was just having a rest in her room, and we tried to wake her up a few times, but that didn't work. On the other hand, meeting Kiss' friend didn't go so well, because we encountered some people who weren't really welcoming us. But Thomas resolved this in the night by saving Kiss' friend, and they're clearing up that part of the story. And the next morning, there was an event in the church, and actually Oddleaf reappeared from her room in the church as a winged angel. So the entire town of Brester came to the church to see this angel of Aedon, and Bowen and Gunther also found her in the temple. So they immediately fled back to the inn, and there the last episode started. First, we tried to find a way to get out of the inn unnoticed, which was fairly impossible because there was this huge crowd gathered in front of the inn. But then Oddleaf sort of found herself again, found her rest again, and decided to speak to the public. It was a very nice balcony scene where Solwing's perspective, Oddleaf spoke open from the heart and truthful, and even Bowen was impressed by it. And she asked the people to please go on with their lives following a few simple rules, which you can see in the last episode. And then the High Priestess told us that she would like to come inside to talk about this stuff. And we let her in and tried to find out a plan to get out of there. The High Priestess, called Mother Nilyura, was actually the nicest person from the Aedon Church that we've met so far, in my personal opinion, and had a very good chat with Bowen. Bowen is still acolyte.
Okay.
But
Let him speak.
Yeah. And they had a very nice heart-to-heart, which actually brought Bowen a little bit closer to his role and his way of communicating with the party. And she also said she would help us to get out of town and not have an entire public following us. Sir Gunther and Thomas decided that we might want to need some horses because the night before, when Thomas saved Kiss's friend, he might or might not have encountered some people who might or might not really like what he did that night. So urgence was a little bit of the essence. The horses were fixed. We started out from the inn and went to the bridge, where Oddleaf gave a last farewell to the public and told them to be good and go on with it. And then we entered the forest on the other side of the bridge, going to Brentwick. We tried to find a safe haven because we knew we might be followed, and gathered up in a place deep in the woods, where Bowen was actually encouraged by Thomas to stay up a little bit longer than normal. And we tried to really hide our campsite, but that didn't work out because during the third watch, when Thomas was trying to pay attention, suddenly he felt a noose around his leg and was pulled to the ground. And that's where we're going to start today.
Thank you very much. Take a breather there. That's a very long one, but very accurate. Except that Bowen's actually a member of the clergy. He is a part of the church. So even though he's just an acolyte, he's still
he's still the nicest person we know.
No. And the other thing is,
that's the other thing.
How do you call a fixed horse?
No, but I actually I was thinking by saying the nicest person we met, I was already.
Okay. Yeah. True. Fair enough.
I think everything Solwing told was true. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course you do. All right.
Here we go again.
Yeah. Last we left off. Thomas had something tied around his leg and was pulled backwards, falling flat on his face in the dirt. Let's start off by rolling initiative.
Yes.
Okay.
Might come in handy.
So
Let's do this. Bowen first, please.
That's 8 for Bowen, 9 minus 1. But I also rolled for Kiss, and Kiss has a 18, which is a 17 plus 1.
Oh, damn it, I forgot about Kiss. Second.
How could you?
It happens. What was Kiss?
18.
Oddleaf?
11.
Thomas?
Thomas is 20 and Sir Gunther is 7.
The 7. Oh no, it's 8. Okay, Solving?
Another 7.
That's the other 7, okay. Alright. What's... so you have the same... What's Gunther's dexterity modifier? What's Solving's?
1.
3.
1 and 3. So then you go first. And then Gunther. Right? Okay, then I'll have to fill it in here. Thomas.
I think it makes sense.
This makes sense.
No, the initiative order that I heard so far makes sense with what is happening.
Okay. Yeah. Is that another 19 for Thomas? Like that one?
No, that's a 17 for Thomas. It's a +3 mod.
All right. Man, I was trying to get everything on my screen. The Roll20, the Twitch chat, and everything. I think I got it.
I have a new screen, so it's all on there right now. Except for my character, which is on the laptop.
On the laptop.
On the laptop.
Let me see. That's... Win.
So, how's chat doing? While we wait. Talk amongst yourself. Oh, that's okay.
Jeff, how are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Are you currently playing in any D&D campaigns?
Oh,
doing-
good question. Are you, Eric, playing in any D&D campaigns currently?
3 in total.
But are you currently, right now, playing in a D&D?
Yeah, I'm playing in 4 different games. This is just something I do on the side.
But today, at this actual point...
Yeah,
in
this
time,
is actual moment, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm a dungeon
I'm
master
not.
in 2 of them.
This is not distracting at all.
What isn't distracting, Rocher? Could you elaborate?
I don't know, I'm done, so... let me see, does it look okay? Yeah, let's do a transition to this. Scare people for a moment.
Oh no, now we're going
So here we go again.
I still see.
No, that's actually not what's happening. What is happening
Oh,
is
nothing is happening. Ah, okay.
this.
Ah.
Oh, nothing to be afraid of.
No,
No,
this
it's just rocks.
no enemies, no
Just
monsters.
the
this
rocks.
stuff.
Oh, no apparent enemies, no apparent monsters. But
Oh,
I
that's
might
great.
see some additional initiatives down there, but who's looking, right? Thomas,
I don't-
would you like
Yeah,
to go first?
Yeah. So I'm flat on my face. So I'm just cursing around by the old. And Thomas is trying to pick himself up. He grabs. He tries to reach to his feet and see what's around it.
Well, it's actually not a rope, as opposed to what most of you thought it was, but it looks like a vine of some sort, like this kind of ivy-looking vine, but it's thorned, and you can feel the thorns actually pressing through your clothes into your legs, and it's starting to hurt.
Okay. Can I grab my sword? Because I was on watch, so I presume I have my sword at the ready.
Yeah, you can draw your sword. The only thing is you're grappled, so you can't move.
Okay, yeah, I'll just try to slash the viney thing that's on my leg, just below my feet, not at my feet. So I reach down and I try to attack the vine.
It would be really heroic, though, if you just, like, cut off
chop
your
off my
feet
foot.
immediately.
Take that, evil creature! Okay. Oh, that's the first natural one. So
Great.
That's not a 19.
You flail
Right.
wildly into the darkness, but you seem to, and try not to cut off your own leg, but that works, but you miss everything else as well.
okay.
But you
Help,
actually
John!
could can take a look at what was, attacking you. Put it in this layer. There it is. It's this tangle of vines, like ivy vines with some darker shades to them and a bit more mean-looking, corrupted-looking, poisonous-looking. And it's wrapped around your leg, and there's multiple strands going around them. So one chop might not even be enough. You have to actively use your action to free yourself from this grapple.
Okay.
But it's a plant.
It's Fenix plant.
It's a plant that's attacking you.
It's a plant that's attacking me. Okay.
Yes.
I say really
Like a power plant?
Yeah, I believed you there, Eric.
Yeah.
It's not like you.
Okay, I scream, wake up you guys, we're under attack!
Right. That was your turn, I presume.
Yeah,
So
I
then
think
it's
so.
Kiss, who's on the bird.
Kiss, I think, Kiss is mostly awake during the night, so there's no problem there. And Kiss does woot woot and flies over to Thomas and already takes his position because he knows what's going to happen.
We can make our Kiss our official alarm system. Like he just at this specific.
Woot.
I don't have control of Kiss, Dungeon Master.
Oh, I'm not sure why that is. Anyone else have problems using their own tokens?
Yeah, I can't use my own tokens either.
I can't use my token either.
Are they in the correct layer?
Yeah, otherwise you couldn't see them. But I'll try to replace you guys then. Let's go here. Let's start with Kiss.
Started with a kiss.
Kiss just popped out of existence.
Why is Kiss not showing? Oh, there it is.
It's
And
not
now,
with
can you control it?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
So I just put him beside Thomas for now. And the hood is quite loud, so yeah.
All right.
But he settles on his shoulder again, or in the back of his neck.
Okay, next up.
Next one, Mireneus.
Next up is me with the vines. They actually pull you closer in, Thomas. So I'll just move you here. And they start to really wrap around your legs and tighten their grip. And that starts to hurt now.
Okay.
I would like you to make a Constitution save.
Okay, that's 10 plus 4, so that's a 14.
14 is okay. Those thorns really press into your legs, and there seem to be some poison entering your veins, but you seem to resist it pretty well.
Okay.
But you still take 7. It's a bit weird. It's bludgeoning damage because it's more of a crushing that's actually hurting you than the thorns that are piercing you.
Yeah, noted. So 7, that puts me on...
Damage is so high.
So high.
Puts me on 14 hit points.
Oh, okay.
That's it for me. Then it's Altleaf's turn.
All right. Let's just see if I wake up. Yeah. I do wake up. I groggily wake up, see Kiss hooting, not much else. But I have the feeling that we're under attack. I immediately crawl, sort of half crawl, half jump to the middle here and make a sign in the air of warding and mutter a small incantation and cast Blade Ward on myself.
Cool.
And that's it.
Cool. Does it have any visual effects?
No,
Like a shimmering shield in front of you.
Yeah,
or
I
something
feel
like
that there's just like when I cast it, you see some small shimmering across me, but
Yeah, cool. But
Other
just
than that.
just go with it. It's fine. If you don't have to follow the spell description if you want to give it some flavor yourself.
I don't see the spell description, so
Okay.
I don't know what it says. I am making my own thing.
Okay. So yeah, then it's my turn again, isn't it? On 10. So apparently there's more. Here we go.
Oh,
No. What the
No.
hell? What are those?
Yeah, there's actually some bushes that spring to life, like these dried out, thorny wooden bushes, leafless, completely leafless, but they rip themselves from the soil, and they seem to be walking on 4 legs. They're a bit hound-like, maybe a bit bear-like, not that big though. They're like 3 feet tall or something, maybe 4. 1 meter, 120. But they're pretty fast, and they come rushing towards you guys. Let's start off with this one, the purple one. He charges at Thomas, while the green one charges at Oddleaf. And the red one charges at Bowen, while the blue one charges at Solwing. And I'm gonna resolve those attacks now.
Where, please tell us, can we see this awesome art?
Once all 3 of them have been revealed, because there's another one after this, I'll put up a big artwork thingy.
Cool.
So there's a third one?
Yeah, look at the other stuff.
Spoiler alert.
Oh. You guys don't listen to me, do you? Thomas, armor class 13 is a miss, right?
That's a complete miss, yeah.
And Oddleaf, armor class 16, is that a hit?
Armor class 16 is, I think it was a hit. It is a hit.
So the plant creature comes at you, and he lashes at you with his 4 paws, by lack of a better name, and it's really these branches that he's composed of are really stretchy and sharp, and it just slashes at you, and he does a whopping 5 piercing damage.
Divided by 2.
As you have.
As he slices at me, you can see that same sparkly, shimmering shield appear again.
Which softens the blow. So you take 2 damage, right?
Yeah.
Bowen. Same thing happens to you, only this creature attacks with an 21.
well, I'm still down, so still waking up.
Oh, yeah, so he has
that's
advantage.
it. Yeah.
But then it's a 22.
Well, that misses then.
Okay, then I'll move on. He only does 3 piercing damage to you.
Since he's asleep, doesn't it do an automatic
He's
critical hit?
helpless, isn't he?
Yeah.
You have a point there.
Eric, why are you helping the DM like
We're
this?
just trying to help. We are trying to teach people some rules here.
It's 5 damage.
I thought I more that I'm prone and haven't acted yet, but
Are you still unconscious? Are you still asleep?
well, the hooting is started. It's a bit how you want to.
It's not your
Interpret.
initiative yet.
How
I'm a bit of
how
two
do you-
minds here. I don't.
You can make it 6 damage if you want, unless it has a damage modifier. Then
Yeah, it does.
doesn't matter.
It would be 5. No, we'll keep it at 3 for now. Let's just do it this way.
It's a humble DM.
I'd like to think that in a round, people sort of things start to occur. Almost.
Yeah, but then I kind of agree that we could do it the right way and still act as if unconscious. But because I agree with you, Michelle, but that gets complicated when you want to do silly stuff.
No, but in this case, I think that Kiss has used his action to awaken you all, and that happens on his initiative. So you are awake now on your initiative.
Okay. Thank you.
And Solbing.
Yes. Very good.
It's an armor class of 19, so it's some high rolling for me.
Yeah, nice. Well done.
Thank you.
Proud of
you. I do try, you know. So that's 5 piercing damage for you.
Oh, that's awesome. I love piercing damage. It's so much better than...
It's the best damage.
Yeah, it's really...
No, that's normal damage. Normal damage always scares my players for some reason.
Normal damage is very, very...
Yeah, and so then it's my turn again. Surprise, surprise.
Nice.
This... There. Bam.
Oh my god.
These things that start moving now are actually some flowers. You actually spotted them before, but thought nothing of it. They're a bit tangled, and they have these purple petals, and they fold open now, like they're blooming. But inside there's this tongue-like thing that falls out and shoots darts. The purple one fires at Thomas, and the blue one fires at Gunther's still lying next to those bushes, so I think it's Oddleaf because he doesn't really perceive Gunther that well. Yeah, it's Oddleaf.
Do I get some sort of? I mean, I am maybe sort of hidden. There's a bush between us.
You mean cover?
Cover?
Yeah, you get cover.
Half cover.
Yeah.
Were you still crawling or are you standing?
Well, I'm crouching.
Those bushes are between the plant and Oddleaf, so that's where she gets cover from.
What I meant is that if she's still crouching, she is considered prone, and I think that gives disadvantage.
I'm not lying on the floor. I'm on my feet, but low.
I was trying to help you. Now you've done it.
I am crouching. I am low, but
in any case, Thomas, I hit you with an armor class of 16.
Damn it! Yeah, I don't have my shield at the ready, so.
That's it. Then I would like you to make another Constitution save.
Here I go, killing again.
Why haven't you?
15.
15 is enough. Well, a dart strikes you, and you feel some poison entering your veins, but you resist this as well. It's probably the same poison. You take 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Can I ask something?
10 hit points.
Thank you, Master. Erik, why you were on guard, so why don't you have your shield if you're on guard?
Because I didn't specify I put up my shield, I just said I put up my sword. In the last attack, so I should have specified it in the previous round. I can do it in the next round, but that's how the game works.
I would think that...
Appreciate the honesty there. You could have said, yeah, I put up my shield anyway. I would have believed you, but...
This is how the game is played.
Okay, yeah, sure.
It is honesty.
I still have a backup character, so...
I mean, there is probably a difference between either sometimes you have your bow at the ready and sometimes you have your sword and shield at ready, right? But
okay. Armor class 22.
Yeah, well, that's yeah.
And then you also have to make a Constitution saving throw.
But first, again, the shimmering appears as the dart hits some sort of invisible
Yeah, but that's the resistance, right?
I get resistance versus piercing, slashing.
Yeah, exactly. So that's not first. It's after this roll.
What? Yeah, but the dart already passes through the shield before it hits me, and I have to roll for the poison.
The minimum damage when divided by 2 is always 1, so the poison effect will still apply.
Yeah, okay, but I'm just describing that as the dart passes through my. So what was it? Constitution, huh?
Constitution, yeah.
Con. That's a 10.
10 is a failure. You take, what's it, 7 piercing damage divided by 2, so that's 3. And you take an additional 4 poison damage.
And it is poison damage?
Yeah, so that's not reduced by the shield.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, not excellent. I am almost dead.
Wow, that happened quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
We are second level, Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought you were epic level. No, okay. Yeah, that's my mistake then. Oh, well. So you want to move on with the turn, or you want to see some artwork?
I want to see some artwork. I want to see up and close and personal what we're fighting.
And take a look at the stream.
Here, look at that.
Oh, cool, man.
That's super cool.
It's really super cool.
Roger, that's really well drawn.
Oh, thank you.
You did a great job.
No. All credits go to Eric, who just
those are cool.
gives shape to my twisted fantasies.
Yeah, very cool, Eric. They look amazing.
Yeah,
They do.
Awesome.
they do.
Now I'm wondering again how this came to be.
How do you mean?
So can you do some plans for me, Erik?
Exactly that.
I want to put them in a pot. They aren't encounters, but just give them feed.
When drawing that fine, he actually answered, "Oh, like a board of spaghetti." I get it.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Yeah, very awesome.
I'll put this up on Discord as well, and they might even turn up in the slideshow at some point.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Bowen, it's your turn.
So I'm Bowen. Well, first he gets hit, and he takes the hit, and he his hands grab at what's attacking him, and then he just lets out a yell, and he says, "Please, just let me rest. Burn!" And he shouts it. He really shouts it, and fire erupts just before him from the ground and engulfs the creature that is attacking him.
That should be pretty effective, I can imagine.
I hope so. Yeah.
A dried out bush.
Yeah, exactly. Here you go. Boom.
Wow.
So you can make a dexterity saving throw.
No.
Yes, you can.
Wow.
I know
that's,
you can.
No, I can't. It's a natural one.
Well, that's the best result. So that's 6 fire damage that flashes across its brittle structure.
Well, like you said, it's like you guessed actually. It's pretty effective. So that's an immediate 12 fire damage. Which color was this one? The red one, right?
Yeah.
You hit it under a huge. Well, it's just burns up immediately like in a roaring flame. You hear it crackling, and it you see it collapsing in on itself, and it starts to feed your bonfire even more. It's not moving.
Do the rest of the creatures react to this?
Not at all.
Oh.
And Bowen says, "Good for you. Just burn."
Second. Yes. Right, nice one. Solving? Or do you have anything else?
We want more.
No. I'm watching the thing burn to crisp and enjoying myself.
Oh, a bit of a
Dark.
sadist streak there.
Dark.
Yeah.
Hey, question. That little bonfire that you put down, Jasper, is that an icon that Ro gave you, or is it something from Roll20 that I can use?
No, it's something I gave you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you want something like this?
Well, I have spells that might benefit from having a marker.
But then just let me know and I'll see what I can make for you.
I'll let you know when my turn comes up.
Oh, no, I mean like weeks in advance.
Yeah, I know.
Next time planning.
Anyway, Roger, I gave it a light radius, but it isn't showing up.
No, it's not showing up for them. It is for me, but that has to do with your settings. Is Aura 1 or 2?
Aura 1.
Aura 1. Then if I do this, they should be able to see it.
Whoa!
Wow. And it has a second aura in a way, but yeah, you have to.
I can enable that as well.
Does it
Go
heal
into advanced
everyone?
settings, you can enable C.
Does it heal everyone in the radius?
You wish.
Jasper?
No, let's just give the turn to Solving now, please. Because oh wow, this is very intrusive.
It is. But does it heal? No, sorry. So I'm going to use my move action to get up and my standard action to hit the creature and my bonus action to hit it again. But for graphic purposes, I actually swirl around while lying and actually sort of whoop myself up in the pirouette, and while doing so, try to hit the creature.
I like this awesome kung fu move.
And I hit the armor class of 13 with my first attack, which would be my win.
A hit.
And I deal 6 damage.
That's the blue one.
Blue one. And it's followed by a swirl kick.
No, it's dead already. Like you kick it and you see those branches flying everywhere, and it just explodes in a way and becomes lifeless.
Okay, well, that's super unexpected and cool. Done. I'm done.
Right.
What's happens?
Then Gunther.
Gunther. So Gunther wakes up and he sees all the chaos unfolding around him. He isn't wearing his armor because he didn't sleep in his armor. Oh yeah, he is wearing his armor. On the road he sleeps in his armor. He leaps up and he moves towards Oddleaf, and he tries to help her in any way he can. So that's his turn.
It's Aid another as an action.
Yeah, Aid another.
Okay.
Does that give me any actual benefit?
It depends on what you're gonna do. It might give you advantage on something. Don't you have to ready that?
Alright.
Isn't that a readied action?
Ask me?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want me to ready it, I'll ready and aid another action.
Okay. So otherwise you don't know what you're helping with.
No. As soon as she acts, I'll try to act upon her action.
Okay, fair enough.
Just because we were doing the healing funny stuff, it is of course a light radius. There's a bright light inside that sphere, and then there's dim light up to another 20 feet.
I turned that off again because it was really intrusive.
Yeah, I had the wrong color selected, so it's more subtle now, but it's what you want. It doesn't matter. I can say if I can see it on my screen, so if you want to know if you're in dim light, I can tell you.
All right.
Good.
Thomas.
Yeah, a little bit panicky right now. Thomas grabs his shield, for starters. He's deciding if he wants to attack the viney creature or the stick creature right next to him, and I think he goes for the viney creature, tries to get his leg free as soon as possible. So he reaches down with his sword and tries to slash at the vine. I hope more successfully this time. So that's 16 plus 5, so that's a 21 versus armor class.
Yeah, it's also a miss. No, it's fine, it's it.
I was already calculating my damage here. Okay. You have advantage on attack roll. Yeah. So that's 8 plus 3 piercing damage.
That's on the vine creature. So you're not trying to free yourself. 8 plus 3 is 11.
Stabbing.
Yeah, it keeps on holding you, and doesn't. It's affected. You chop off a large piece of the tangled vines, but it's not enough.
Okay, as a bonus action, I use my second wind to regain some of my hit points.
Yes.
Smart.
And I roll a 1, of course I do.
No.
So that's 1.
So 19.
It's 3 hit points, right?
Yeah, that's 3 hit points.
It's not nothing.
Okay, so I regain 3 hit points, so I'm at 13 again. Next.
Yes.
Well, Kiss is staying where he is. Keeps hooting. But waits until Thomas is even more hurt.
Not hurt enough, okay. I hear you. So that's Kiss's turn?
Yep.
Okay, then the vine wraps some more of his vines around Thomas. And...
Don't worry about me, it's all fine.
It's all fine. Yeah, another of those thorns pierces your skin, so I want you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 14.
14 is a success, so that leaves you with 4 bludgeoning damage.
4 bludgeoning damage. Okay,
Constricting.
then, then I'm back down to 9 now. 9.
9.
Leaf.
Yes. Whew, okay. So I am very wounded. I am on the verge of collapsing. I'm holding my spear, and while raising my hand up to this creature in front of me, I say, "Deck the fallen!" and curse him with a Hexblade's curse, which means that I do 2 extra damage on my rolls against the cursed target, and 19 and 20 is a critical, but more importantly for me right now, if it dies, I regain 2 hit points. So I make...
Last time we spoke about this, we talked about having some visual representation of this for an instant. Or don't you want that? Because that's fine as well.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. When I use my curse, so I curse the creature, and at that point you can see a black chain that is wrapped around my arm appear for just a split second, and the chain seems to shoot towards the creature and wrap around the creature, and then it disappears for now. But after cursing the creature, I immediately swipe with my spear in a very gracious manner. It's 11 plus...
Good gracious.
Armor class of 16.
That's it.
All right, and then I do a. Where is it? Come on, there. 3 plus 3 is 6, 8 damage in total.
Against the green one here? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that dies immediately as well. It, just like with Soul Thing, your spear cuts through it, and you see these branches fly everywhere, and
Cool.
fall lifeless into the ground, and you regain 2 hit points.
I regain 2 hit points. Okay. Doing a bit better, but not really. Still very close to dying. But that's the end of my turn.
Right. I need to update this. This one down and out. And it's down and out.
Okay, since Sir Gunther didn't have a chance to aid Atleaf in whatever she was doing with the chains, can I turn myself around and see if I can draw the attention of the shooting plant thing as an aid?
No, I don't.
Okay.
That sounds more like a taunt maneuver, but no. You could have aided with the attack roll and given advantage there.
Oh yeah, sure.
But it's fine as it turned out.
Shouldn't he be within 5 feet of?
Yeah, then you should. Yeah, that's true. I didn't look at the battle map when you said it should have been here.
I moved around. Yeah.
You said it, but you didn't do it. So.
Yeah. Okay, so he's over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. That's me again. That's the. Which ones are those? The bushes. There's only one left, and it's this one. That one attacks Thomas. With an arm class of 13.
Yeah, that's a miss. Thomas fends it off with his shield.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, shield is on the left arm.
Yeah, and it's the only one of this type left. So then we'll go to the needle spouting plants. So this one moves forward. They move, but very slowly. And he fires at Solving.
I fought it.
An arm class of 12.
That's a miss.
Wow.
This one also approaches a bit and fires at Thomas.
No.
Hi.
Arm class of 19.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Let's just be thankful that they're not going for the guy that's burning them all to crisps.
Can you make another Constitution saving throw, please?
Are you really shouting that, Michelle? That's Audrey?
Yes, first net 20.
Nice.
No,
Critical save.
I don't know. That's
And
not
then you
something
take
that I would shout.
3
Sorry.
piercing damage.
Down to 6.
I could have yelled something like "Bowen, help me," but
And then it's Bowen's turn.
Burn him down, Bowen!
No one is letting me sleep, and all these things are in between me and my future. For now, I think I'm just going to spread more fire. And I put my fire thingy on Thomas's
Lines.
vines. Yeah.
Oh,
It's a new bonfire, and the other one Pierce.
That on the back there. Let's see, we'll see the glowy things.
You can make a saving throw again.
create bonfire.
That's...
Such an effective spell it turned out to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially for the light thing. I like that a lot.
That's 12 for save throw.
Oh, and it has to be a 15, so... 13. Wait. Now I'm getting confused.
8. I think it's 13.
13. Yeah, sorry. So that's a miss, and that means you get 4 fire damage.
Fire damage. Oh, this thing actually doesn't like fire at all and takes 8 instead, if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
No, okay.
I also don't mind you telling us.
No, it's
bonuses.
very apparent. The once fire hits, it starts to writhe in some kind of agony, probably. And yeah, but it's still alive and still gripping Thomas. Maybe even
And just
dragging
say,
him into
"Burn!"
the fire, right?
All right.
Oh, yeah, nice.
That would be a twist. That's my turn. Right?
Could be a twist.
Okay, Solwing. Unless you had anything else, Oscar.
Well, let me. Yeah, okay. So I see Altreef next to me, and I kind of like Altreef. So I touch her shoulder and I say, "Here you go. Now stop attacking." And I give her a sanctuary.
Stop attacking. Sanctuary. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
bonus
So when
action?
you're
Is that a
under
bonus
sanctuary effect. Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Oh, nice.
So if you're on the sanctuary effect, creatures can't attack you unless they make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And on the failed saving throw, they must attack another target.
All right.
It's up for 1 minute. It's not a concentration spell, so
Thank
fire
you.
is still going.
Very cool.
And I do say thank you out loud.
Yeah.
Shield icon, right?
That was my turn.
Okay. Cool. Solwing then.
I take a small sprint and try to kick the flowers.
Kick the flowers.
The flowers.
I hit the armor class of 15.
That's a hit, I think. Yes, it's it. That's it.
And I deal 5 damage.
5 damage to the blue one.
Flower.
I wanna know the color.
Blue flowers.
Right? Yeah,
it's
that's
alive.
it's still alive.
Okay, then I'm going to use my bonus action. Does it seem phased at all, or does it seem sturdy?
Oh yeah, it hurts it. Yeah. You see some of those petals flying off, and he loses some leaves.
But
It.
yeah, not.
Sure,
I'll just-
smell of you.
I'm going to give it a headbutt because that's cool.
You're gonna pick at it with your beak.
Exactly, that's what I-
Nice.
And I hit the armor class of 20,
That's it.
and I deal a whole 7 damage.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Well, as your head comes back up, you have this purple petal hanging on your beak. But the whole bush collapses and remains motionless on the floor.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Can I still move? Can I still finish my movement?
Sure, of course.
Okay, because then I'm going to take a little flight and land right here, so that I'm drawing the attention of the shooting bush from Thomas.
Okay.
Flower, the purple flower. I mean,
Yeah, this one.
yeah. And that's it. That's my turn.
Cool. Then Gunther.
Gunther. So, yeah. Gunther is going to try to make himself useful. And he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He stands over here and tries to draw the attention of the bush thing.
Yeah, sure. And how are you gonna do that? You wanna make an intimidate check or
I'm yelling at it. Over here, evil shrubbery! If he had a herring, he would pull it out and start attacking it with a herring.
Oh, make a charisma check for that.
Okay.
Like either intimidation or persuasion or deception. If any of the social skills, if he has it, then you can use it.
He tries to make an intimidation check. Oh, persuasion. Oh, wow. Persuasion plus 5. So that's a 14 in total.
Nerf counter. Can't have him being useful. What was the result? Sorry.
Sorry, 14, yeah, in total.
14. Okay. No, might work out. Let's see when it's Shrubbery's turn. But first it's Thomas' turn.
Shrubbery.
Okay, yeah, Thomas is now panicking. Yeah, he's starting to panic, and he tries to free himself. So he uses his sword and tries to slash the vine thing that's around his foot, and tries to prod himself free at the same time. So is that an attack roll or strength check or?
Wait, say that again.
I'm trying to free myself from the vine, so do I need to make a strength saving throw?
Yeah, that's
or,
not athletics.
Okay. I'll go for that.
Or acrobatics, whatever's higher.
So that's 14 plus acrobatics then, and that is plus 3, so that's a 17 in total.
17. Well, that's enough. You free yourself.
Okay, so I free myself, and...
But that is an action, though. So.
Yeah, that is an action, so I ready myself for the next blow.
Alright. Then, Kiss.
Kiss is staying where he is, and no, well, actually, he's flying back to Bowen, and he looks a bit concerned at Bowen. And he's a hoot hoot, is what he does, and he circles the head of Bowen and then settles himself in the bundle that he's carrying next to the butterfly lady. And looks up at Bowen's face with big eyes. He always has big eyes, but now he's especially big eyes. Just to... he seems a bit concerned about Bowen's state of mind.
He pulls the Puss in Boots from Shrek.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
I can't do it.
Okay, and that's it for Kiss?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's the Vine's turn. Can't drag Thomas into the fire, so that's a shame. But it does move out of the fire. It's gonna move towards here.
Yeah, you run.
Booyaka, I can make an opportunity.
No, it doesn't actually run. Instead, you see a lot of different ends from the tendril. Apparently, he has more than 2. Dig into the ground real fast, and suddenly they sprout out in a radius around him and try to grab anyone standing there. See, this is the radius.
Yeah, I thought so.
So in it is Thomas, Solwing, and Gunther. Each of you has to make a saving throw.
But does he get an opportunity attack before that?
I provoked one from Thomas, yeah, that's true.
Okay, can I do that first?
Sure.
Maybe I'll stab him to death. Okay, so I use my sword, and I cast sword.
Stab.
So that's 14 plus... plus 5, so that's a 19 versus armor class.
That's it.
And that's 1d8. That's a 5. Plus 3, so that's an 8 piercing damage.
Another 8 piercing damage, nice. It's still alive though.
Damn it.
So this still happens. I'm afraid. So, Gunther, Thomas, and Solwing make a saving throw. I think it's a strength saving throw. Look.
Strength.
Strength saving throw.
Okay. So Thomas actually has a 22 on strength saving throw, but Gunther has an 11.
And Solwing ends up on 15.
Okay, so what was Thomas? Was really high.
Thomas was 22 and...
Well, Solwing and Thomas succeed, but Gunther is now restrained. These tendrils grasp him around his legs and they hold his feet into place. And he can't move anymore. He actually has some trouble defending himself properly now.
Okay.
And that's my turn, so Oddleaf.
All right.
you gonna do
my
about it?
turn.
Yep.
Well, there's a lot that I can do. Bowen told me not to attack, but I don't really know why, since there are still enemies around us. But the way he said it, and he looked at me, had me thinking that maybe I should better listen. So I just put my hand on my chest and closed my eyes for a second, and you see some of my wounds close.
Ooh.
So you're healing yourself. That's always nice.
Two hit points.
Ow.
Oh, that's the second heal you did, right?
The first one was the
Expert curse.
X-Blade's curse, which was also 2 hit points. So I'm 4 hit points up from the what was it? 9 that I took.
Nice.
Very nice.
My turn. So that's the shrubbery. That attacks Thomas.
Oh wait, sorry, I forget a thing before you start your action. Of course, I start speaking. I tell Thomas, "Get up, Thomas! You can do this! Get up!" And he gets a 1d6 bardic inspiration die.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice one. Yeah.
That's very nice.
Nice. Okay.
You can spend that however you like, right? Like any d20 roll, like attack roll, ability
Once
check
in
or
the next
saving
10 minutes, you can roll the die and add the number to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
throw. Okay.
And I have to specify it beforehand, right?
No, you can do it after you roll the d20.
Nice.
Okay. Wow.
But before the DM tells you whether it succeeds or not.
Okay, cool.
All right. Yeah. So the shrubbery attacks Thomas. Shrub. It's not a shrubbery. Shrub.
Sure.
Rubbery.
It's an armor class of 22.
Eric is not here right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
Wow, that's
Is that a
whopping
90s joke again?
3 damage.
3 damage.
3.
Oh, I'm at 3 hit points. Nice.
Did the shrubbery just do 3 damage?
Yeah. 3 damage. Yeah.
I think it's weird that Oldreef didn't run away, because then we could have said, "Dear Lady Oldreef, ran away."
Bravely ran away.
Just that.
We aren't hearing you, Michelle.
No.
I'm not scared, I'm not running away. It is that you told me not to attack, otherwise we would have just gone full blast.
Yeah.
Then it's the Needler's turn, and that one's a melee now, right? Yeah. So it attacks Solwing with his thorny tendrils.
Oh,
with
nice.
a big wide swipe of A thorn tendril. And that's 17 versus armor class.
Hit.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw. Be constitute. Yep. Not at all. That's a total of 5.
5. Wow. Okay, that's not really good. Then you take 3 piercing damage.
Nah, I'm going to sing it now. No, I don't want no shrubs.
And these aren't shrubs, by the way. And you can take 6 poison damage.
Yeah, that's quite terrible. Am I poisoned?
No. Taking poison damage doesn't necessarily mean.
Is 3 times 3.
Yes, I am. I still have 3 hit points, so I feel sturdy at 3.
3.
Yes.
Okay. And the turn goes to Bowen.
Yeah. Some of the so I sneeze and then I say bless you. No, that's not true. I gather the power from around me, and you see me straining my muscles, and as I do so, holy light for a second appears from the ground and touches Thomas, Solwing, and Gunther. Why not? And you feel inspiration flowing into your body, and you are blessed by Aedon, which means you get a plus 1d4 to attack and a plus 1d4 to saving throws.
Oh wow!
Which means the on fire disappears.
Because it's also a concentration effect.
Yeah, that's a bit darker now, but.
Be blessed, everyone.
Be blessed. Yeah.
Oh, not
I don't
everyone.
really pronounce any prayer to Aedon with that. I just grab onto the power and yeah.
Unlimited power.
And and as I do, I move myself here.
Nice.
To melee range with that creature.
Oh wait! What I wanted to ask: are there still tentacles coming from the ground or not?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, so it's an area effect that keeps on
Writhing, yeah.
writhing. Well, in that case, I'm not that stupid. I'm not stupid at all, actually.
Okay.
But I'm going
worse,
to.
Yeah?
Well.
Did I knock you out of it? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, chat
My line of
knocked him.
thought is totally well, anything, whatever. I'm moving there. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
That was my turn.
Then Solwing is on the bird.
I'm going to try to be not so smart and either cool or dead. So make an attack opportunity, please.
One second. I wanna.
Purple flower man.
Like, these are the moments, right? Where you know you're doing something stupid, but when it works, it works.
It hits an armor class of 9.
That is a miss. So that's a good start. I land in front of the vine creature, and while looking at it, I suddenly kick back with my right feet and try to kick the shrubbery bush thing. Without looking, so it might be a miss, but never know.
At least you have an excuse
Or
now.
it might be armor class 19.
That's
Could
it.
also- And that is 6 damage.
6 damage. On the purple one. Yeah, that one blows apart as well. It's killed
Okay, and
instantly.
then I concentrate myself to the way of the sun, and I try to attack with both my wings on the tentacle monster. And first I'm going to see what the results are. That's an armor class of 17.
Hit.
And an armor class of... Well, I thought it was a 3, but it's a 13. Because some of my things are like wiped. So an 18.
18, wow.
Yeah. So I really use my wings
doubt,
to just try to cut through the vines with my just muscular power instead of weapons.
A bird monk is so visually cool. Like, just see this bird leg kick out behind him and then 2 wings coming. Yes.
Double 6 damage.
Double 6 damage. Yeah, I'm actually still a bit hung up about this dice where you can randomly add 10 to his roll for some reason. But you kill it.
Can you add?
Yeah,
I
thought it was a 3, but it's a 13. That's
You didn't
convenient.
From my blessing. I forgot all my d4s, I'm sorry. It was
damn it.
so much better.
Roll again.
Yeah. And let's start combat over then. That's
Yeah.
Anyway, you kill it, but at least the main mass of those vines starts moving, but not once that's sprouted up from the ground. They keep riding and grappling, and they even try to grapple you now again at the end of your turn. So you have to make another strength saving throw.
So could still nice. But this is better. Strength? 16.
16 succeeds, so you're not grappled. But it is deadish, except the effect still lingers from what he did before.
All right. Wow, 2 in 1 turn, Jin.
Yeah, not bad.
That was an amazing turn.
It was a do or die situation.
Holy shit. Yeah. The bird is strong.
And almost dead. It's almost dead as well.
And Oddleaf,
Yes.
what do you want to do? Oh no, it's not your turn. It's
No,
Gunter's
it's
turn.
not my
Sorry.
turn.
No,
I mean, if you want me to, I can.
No. Let's see what Gunter has to add.
So Gunther is still grappled by the tentacle, right?
Restrained. Yeah, not even grappled, but restrained.
Yeah, so he says, back in my day, you used to be in my lawn, and he tries to stamp his foot on the tentacle and tries to get himself free. That's a strength check, right?
Strength save. Yeah.
Strength save. Okay, so that is +0, so that's 13 in total.
That succeeds.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is not actually, that's the distinction. It's not a grapple. It's another effect.
Okay.
It's why you can't use your acrobatics or athletics check, and you have to make a saving throw instead of a ability check.
Yeah. So he takes a step backward and tries to reassess the situation.
You could have even added a d4 to that roll, by the way.
Oh. So that's...
Yeah, do something with my...
Exactly.
glitching.
Yeah, just...
So that's a 15.
Then you fail.
Okay.
Anyhow,
I don't think...
looking at the situation, there's only one plant still alive. The needle spewing thingy next to Bowen.
What kind of noise is it making? Like, oh!
No, it's not making any noises except for like bristling sounds, like wind passing through trees, you know. But other than that, like, there's no actual sound coming from them. And if it shoots its needles, then you hear a whooshing sound, like an arrow flying or a dart, might be more appropriate.
Well, it's like a big tongue, right? So it doesn't make every time it does.
No, it only does that when it kills you. Yeah, thanks for that. Moving on. Thomas.
Wow, what's happening?
Yeah. Thomas.
Slippery slope.
Yeah, really. Thomas, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah. So Thomas is surrounded by tentacles, trying not to think about Japanese movies. He is moving.
Legend of the Overfeed.
That was way too loud.
I was whispering.
He's actually in a good position to get out his bow and just he drops his sword, get out his bow, and tries to shoot the plant thing that's still out of melee range.
Melee is good.
So wow.
That's a D4.
25. Oh, sorry.
You also have a D6 Bardic Inspiration.
Add it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, no,
it's-
no, only if you think you're not going to make it.
Oh, so with the D6 Bardic Inspiration, the D4 Aedon Inspiration, and his own attack roll, that's 7. That's a 25 versus armor class. And I also have the D4 to damage, right?
No.
Oh.
That's a shame. Okay, but I can use
With
my
bless?
sneak attack because it's right next to an ally of mine or an enemy of his. So that's a D8 plus. I'm sorry, guys, this takes forever this turn. A D6.
At least you're not making pooping sounds.
So that's 4 plus 3. Okay, that's 7 in total. So quite disappointing, but
7 damage. Okay, yeah, that actually is disappointing.
You rolled a
I
1.
thought here it comes, but
yeah, that's 7 damage.
no, it's still alive. Then you see the arrow flies through it. It knocks off a stem, and one of the flower heads drops off, but still functioning.
Okay.
So 1 for damage, right?
No, 7 damage.
But you rolled a 1 on your...
No, a 2, another 2. Plus a +3 modifier, so that's 7 damage.
Oh, that's how. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, are the math magicians satisfied then?
Yeah.
Kiss.
Doesn't make it.
Kill it, kid.
Kiss. Kiss keeps on looking at Bowen with his big eyes and cuddles the butterfly lady so it's safe from bumpy rides. Yeah.
Alright. Cool. The vine's dead, so hot leaf.
Frack. And I shoot an Eldritch Blast at the remainder. That's a 1. I don't do anything.
Yeah, that's so anticlimactic.
That's a D4. Oh no, it's always...
I don't have a D4. You didn't.
Oh no, you
let
don't
me.
have a D4.
Okay, so I break my
I don't think we've held there, but sure.
I break my sanctuary spell for nothing.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But I see this ray shooting past me and I say, not there.
Then it's my turn, actually. So it attacks Bowen with its viney lashes, and it hits an armor class of 17.
Yeah, well, that's a hit.
And would you like to make a Constitution saving throw?
No, but I will anyway.
Those are strong plans, man.
Make me slap you.
So Constitution, right? So that's a 14 plus 1, which is a 15.
That's 15. So that succeeds, but you still take 5 piercing damage.
Look angry at the shrubbery.
Wow. Blaming a plant for all your mistakes.
A shrubbery!
And it's Bowen's turn.
I take my quarterstaff.
Oh yeah, we've seen that
Yeah.
can be quite effective.
Yeah, that's amazing.
13 plus 4 is a 17.
Nice.
Nice. Not bad.
And then, okay, it's a 1 + 2, it's 3 damage.
3 damage. Again.
Is it enough?
3 damage.
3 damage. 3
That's
damage.
not enough. Sorry to say.
That's a pity.
Ah man, I
But
want
maybe
to...
Solwing can steal another kill.
That's all I've been doing so far. Just stealing them kills.
Exactly.
I leap up, take quick flight, and I try to do it like birds do. You know, fly over and grab them with your talons.
Like a flyby attack.
Oh, I thought you would say.
And I'm going to, for good measure, and I want everyone to pay close attention, add a d4 to my attack roll,
I heard it.
which is super
Blasted bird.
necessary. 13 in total. Armor class 13.
13.
Is it enough?
It's enough. Thanks to the
You
D4.
see, it made a difference.
Yes,
Yeah, actually,
it
I
did
threw
make-
4 on my d4 and I threw 4 on my d20 as well. So it really made a lot of difference.
It made a lot of difference then, yeah. Otherwise you would have
And
missed.
I do 7 damage.
Wow, finally somebody that does decent damage.
It's max damage.
7
But
damage.
is it enough?
It's enough.
If it wouldn't have been, I would have kicked it again.
Kick off the last petals from the flower and it falls over and remains lifeless on the floor. Or you scratch it
No.
off, actually. We didn't really kick, right?
However would you like to...
However, how do
I've
you want
done
to do it?
this.
You wanna do it?
Alright.
Yeah, well, like I said, I take a quick jump and I spread my wings and I make some speed, and like an actual bird of prey, I just descend on it and I just claw my talons in it, hoping to kill it. And it
You
did.
did.
It just, I took parts out and it died.
Very, very well done.
Awesome.
Does.
Go Soulwing.
After that happened, I immediately kicked the brush and then walked back to the place where I was, where I was sleeping. I stumbled down. At least I'm going towards my sleeping, my blanket again. And as I do that, I'm not paying that much attention to my bottle. Still have to look up the word, but my thingy where the lady is in, and
The flask. Yeah.
and Kiss is in as well.
Oh, the waddle. Yeah.
Yeah, the waddle. And so Kiss screeches as he hits the floor, and at the last moment I roll to my side to not fall on the butterfly lady and Kiss as well. And I say, "Good night," and I go to sleep.
And like you immediately fall asleep, right? You don't
Yeah.
even like he's gone.
No. Yeah.
Right. Maybe this is a good moment to take a short break then.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
Short break.
Right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. So see you soon.
See you soon.
Soon.
And here we are again.
Hey!
Michel, I don't
There's some cool
want
art.
to alarm you, Michel, but there's a vine behind you.
I know.
On the side, yeah.
Oh, that's so...
Scary.
But there's there as well.
Oh,
And here. And here.
Then we know where they came from.
Yeah.
So,
Whoa.
oh, I'm not the dungeon master.
yeah. So, combat is over. Those tendrils rising from the ground keep riding for about a minute. A little bit shorter, actually. And then they wither away and disappear. And Bowen's asleep. The rest of you is just standing there. What do you do?
For now.
While looking surprised at Bowen, is everyone all right? What was this?
I've been better.
I don't feel so good as well. I don't know what it was. I think we were focused so much on avoiding bandits that we discarded the dangers of the woods.
We might have. Are these woods known for attacking woodland creatures.
I'm going to roll a knowledge history check to know if I know anything about it. I roll an 18, and I have a plus of... Where is it? 20 total.
I wanted to do the same, but
Yeah, well, you let's you do it as well, because even though that's a very good history check, you are not that familiar with this region. I mean, you might have read about it, but it's a lot more difficult to discern information about this region because you're a stranger.
Yep.
Yeah.
so I rolled a history. Where are you? That's a 17 total.
Okay, so that's both pretty high rolls. Well, together you can decipher that this is very weird. This shouldn't happen, and there is no record of any plant life attacking other people at all. Usually, if you're attacked in this forest, it's wild animals or bandits or stuff like that, but not the flora itself.
Yeah, we'll just add it to the list of weird stuff happening to us.
Thomas.
And that's pretty much what Oddleaf says out loud, by the way.
Yeah.
Just another Monday, yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas did spend a lot of time in the woods back in the days. Did he recognize any of the plants? Like, were they like normal plants that he recognized?
You have something like knowledge nature or nature check, survival or whatever.
Oh, that's 3 in total. So it's just plants, man.
You have no idea.
Some wildlife trying to disturb Bowen.
Well, are there any botanists among you who might know stuff like this?
Nope.
You mean, do I have proficiency in nature? No. In
I think they're asleep.
animal handling? No. In
Hey, I don't. A simple no would have sufficed. But
okay. It was more for myself than for you guys. But
anyway, what do you guys do?
Well, I've never seen Bowen like this, so I'm just going to make sure the little creature is all right. So I walk over to Bowen and I take the creature and make it a more safe bet than right next to an enormous, large, lurking body, which might roll over at some point while he's sleeping.
Is that okay?
Kiss looks at what you're doing, but accepts the care. And once you've taken the butterfly lady away from Bowen, Kiss is going to stand near Bowen's head at a distance of about 30 centimeters and settles himself there for the rest of the night and starts looking at Bowen inquisitively.
With everything that happened in the last days, I mean, I can't blame Bowen for being on edge or being angry or frustrated or...
Well, he was on edge already last night, a lot. I've never seen him so active. Remember? When he was clearing
That's
the path.
true, he seemed a bit talkative and alive more than before.
So maybe this is why he told us that he should go to bed early.
Reminded me of some people that have used too much of a certain substance, but I haven't seen him drink or use anything. Anyway, we'll ask him in the morning. I walk over to Thomas and see if I can help him go over his wounds.
Yeah, Thomas is bandaging his own wounds right now.
Yeah, I'm helping you. Oh, that's 19 on a medicine check.
Okay. Do you have any med kits or something like that? Oh, right.
No, I'm helping him put on bandages.
We do have some.
You do it very well. So
Yeah, Thomas lets her help him.
I'm not gifted in the restorative magics as Bowen is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Thomas just says thanks for the help.
You're welcome.
He's in a lot of pain, but he tries not to make it apparent that he's in pain. So sometimes you see, but
Okay, while I'm doing that, when I see he's putting up a brave face, while I'm binging him, I start to sing softly. About the same song maybe that I sang for Bowen once about a mother taking care of a child, but from one of my plays, and I give him another bardic inspiration.
okay.
Just sort of feel good, pick me up, feel good, ease, however you want to see it.
Yeah, it's kind of soothing.
okay.
Will we continue our sleep or?
I don't know. I think the night is almost over. Is it not?
No,
Almost morning.
No, it's not. I mean, the whole battle lasted for like a couple of minutes.
I understand, but it was the third watch. We already had 2 watches. It was during the last watch, so it's
Alright.
like
But
maybe an hour.
yeah, to complete your long rests, some people still need to sleep, like
Yeah.
Okay.
Owen and others. So yeah,
But our long rest is interrupted right now, right? So we need
yeah, no, that's fine. If you just finish your rest, then I'll count it as you have finished a long rest.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, well, I always find it a bit awkward in D&D.
I think in the official rules, it's
8 hours
it's
straight.
no. Somewhere in the rules, it states that it is an 8-hour rest, which can be interrupted with things like keeping watch or whatever. It's not like you need to sleep for
Yeah,
8
well,
hours straight.
Combat usually goes hand in hand with a jolt of adrenaline, so that might be a bit awkward. But yeah, if you take another hour longer rest, then it's fine. It's I'm not gonna make it too difficult for you guys.
Okay. While you are still in such a good mood, are we a level 3 right now? Or am I stretching it right now?
So, yeah, you are.
Ah, damn it.
Oh man, now it will take
You
another 5
ask shall be
sessions.
skipped.
Yeah. Thanks, Thomas.
Never ask, never
Never
ask.
asks.
No, never
Dangerous
ask.
territory.
It's dangerous.
Okay. Well, I help bandage Thomas, and I look over at Bowen with also some concern on my face. You think he'll be all right, Thomas?
Yeah, I think Bowen will be alright. Just let him have a good night's sleep. He'll be over it. Have you seen Sir Gunther anywhere?
I look over. Do I see Sir Gunther?
If we are at the position, I still have the battle map open. If you are at the position with Thomas next to the rock, then you don't see Sir Gunther.
I just saw him, but I'm off to the behind the rock. Sir Gunther?
There's no response.
I get up and I walk over around around the rock.
Okay, you see Sir Gunther lying on his on his front, so face down.
Face down, flat on his stomach.
And
He is?
he's wheezing. He's breathing difficult.
Okay, I immediately go over to him and try to pull him a bit on his side so he's not face down on the ground, but if I can. Strength check. That's all right. 17 plus something. -1, sorry, plus nothing. -1.
Yeah, Sir Gunther lets you pick him up, and he tries to push himself back up, and you see on his gray beard, you see speckles of blood that originated from his mouth, and he whispers to you, "Tell the boy I'm okay."
He's fine. I yell over to Thomas, and I start wiping his mouth. Are you fine? I whisper to Gunther.
I'm fine, and he lays his hand on your shoulder and he gives you a wink. Thanks, lass.
I help him sit upright and wipe the blood away from his mouth.
Yeah, he rests against the rock, and you see he's out of breath. He's having difficulty breathing, but he tries to compose himself again.
I give him my flask of water.
Okay, he accepts it and he takes a big swig.
All right.
He nods, but he's so out of breath he can't reply at the moment.
Just rest. I'll take care of Thomas, and I go back to Thomas and continue what I was doing.
Okay.
So
Hey.
I take a little bit of water to clean out my wounds, and afterwards I also get back into bed.
So Thomas is still on watch then, right?
Yeah, with his 3 hit points, he's still on watch. He's a bit more vigilant right now. He has his bow and arrow at the ready. He's a bit skittish, so he's every time he hears bristling of a brush, he anxiously turns around and aims his bow and arrow.
Sounds of other wildlife have actually returned now. Like you can hear birds again and other bristling in the bushes, because it was really quiet before those plants attacked, and it was like all wildlife had run away.
Okay.
And they seem to have returned. So
Yeah. He loses 2 arrows over this during his watch, just from his anxious state. But
can you make me a perception check then?
of course I can. Oh wow, that's another 3.
That's
3, or is it plus?
3.
It's the best result.
No, sorry, it's a 4.
It's 4. Wow, it's disappointing. Well, yeah, but so you don't notice anything out of the order. Was there another watch for someone else?
Yeah, my watch. I didn't.
Your
have
watch, okay.
Yeah, and I also have 3 hit points, so this is going to be awesome.
It's the best. Yeah.
Wow, it is as if the party's missing a healer. Or
Of course not.
And yeah. Only you guys have a healer. Not necessary.
if only we had a healer.
Yeah.
All right.
But your watch is last, right?
Yep.
It's safe to assume that you actually finish your long rest now, so you're at full HP.
That is mighty awesome of me. No, I'm super happy.
Unless you want to remain at 3 hit points. That's,
No, no.
Oh, okay. Then make a perception check, please.
3.
I'm not
rolled a
getting that
3 when
D4
in the game.
anymore, am I? I'm not getting that D4 anymore, am I?
No. Expired.
Oh wow, 19 plus 5 is 24.
Those are the rules.
24. Wow,
24.
that's actually pretty high. Yeah, what to do with that? You have a feeling as if you're being watched. You take a look around, and you can't see anything, but... What do you want to say?
No. Continue. I'm at your lips.
Yeah, at some point, you look up, and there, somewhere further on in the trees, it's like there's something looking at you, like with these piercing eyes, almost glowing in the moonlight. It looks straight at you, and you look at it. But when you see it, it suddenly flies away.
It flies away.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to follow.
And it was kind of big.
Oh, really big?
After it.
Like bigger than us? Bigger than us?
No, but bigger than a bird.
Bigger than a bird. Okay, then I'm going to follow. And
well, you take to the sky, and
yeah, I wanted to add that when I take to the sky, I hope it works. I don't know if it works. I'm next to Bowen, I think, in the.
I wouldn't wake him, but okay.
Sorry.
Right.
You're gonna do what?
No, of course
I'm
not.
curious.
I'm not going to do that at all. I'm just going to because Kiss is still there, so I just give a signal to Kiss, which really means if I'm not back in 10 minutes, call the police.
If you're not back in 10 minutes, I'm calling Domino's.
Yeah, which would probably be something like, and then I'm off.
Okay. Yeah, well, you take the sky, and as soon as you clear the trees, you can't actually see anything flying there. It's just gone. You know the general direction where it went, but that's it.
I speed up.
It headed southwest. No, southeast.
Okay, so I take that direction and I speed up as much as I can, and if I am at my top speed and I still see nothing, then I return to the camp.
Okay, make a perception check.
I'm going to, yeah.
Oh my god, he caught a glimpse of Aedon's angel. It's like the Jersey Devil or Bigfoot.
What's happening now? Natural 20.
Oh.
That's very nice.
Doesn't apply to skill checks, but it's still high.
So that's 25.
Wow, that changed things. You fly very quickly straight ahead in southeast direction, and you don't see anything, at least not at first, and then suddenly you see these shiny things flying your way, and you quickly dodge them, and you turn around the side and you see them flying just past you and disappear in the distance. And apparently that was thrown at you from somewhere below you.
I pick up one dart of my own in my hand, and I go to the direction where the things were coming from, and I also, because it's flying and it's kind of big, just shout in Averin, "What are you doing? I'm good people." Because if it's Averin, yeah, exactly. Maybe it's gonna sound something like
because it's early morning.
Then it's morning.
We're like, ah.
There's no reply.
It's just redundant.
It's great
But I
when a
still
couple
see
of cocks wake you up.
Well, you know the direction from where those things flying from, but it's in the canopy of trees, so there's a lot of leaves and stuff blocking your sight.
Well, I make a dive flight in that direction, and as soon as I see something, I'm ready to throw a dart.
Okay, so you dive into the canopy again.
Yep. Where the thing came from.
And make another perception check, please.
Oh,
Just roll another 20, because that's interesting.
it would be. Nope. No. This is it. 5 plus 5 is 10 total.
10 total. Well, you pass through the canopy, and do you keep hanging in the air, or do you land?
Because you made the choice, like hanging in the air sounds cooler. It sounds like I flap my wings and I do instead of
You do the Batman,
exactly. You do
like a
Batman.
slow
That's,
fall.
sounds versus the patuk sound, and I like better. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you don't see it coming, but this time more of those things fly away. It's actually 2 of them. And one tries to hit an arm class of 13.
Which misses.
Miss. And the other one is a 19.
Yep.
But that's a hit, right?
Yeah.
Well, then you take... that's 6. Piercing damage would be appropriate. As... yeah, this thing flies into you, and at first you think it's something like a shuriken or a dart or something like that. But if you actually look at it and pull it out, it's like this crescent moon thing. And when you hold it in your hands, it just fades away in the moonlight.
No.
And that's just before something jumps on top of you. So you want
No,
to
it's going, no.
Let's split the party. Oh.
Here we go again.
Exactly.
When you're on watch and something happens, you wake up the rest of the party. Come on, guys. Let's, from now on, from this point forward.
I'm counting on our most reliable team member, Kiss.
roll initiative?
Oh crap. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flee.
Flee!
I'm going to go back to you guys.
For a moment I thought panic would be better, but flee sounds good.
Just make sure we can finish our long rest before you return. Just fly around some circles.
Yeah.
13
13?
total.
Well, you go first then. So this dark appearance, like it's a bit blocked by the moonlight, so you see the silhouette of it looks like a very large bird jumping at you, but you immediately recognize the form as being an Averin.
Ninja birds. Oh, yes.
When I see it's Averin, and also see what he just did, I don't see any really. I mean, we're so few and stuff, and we need a place to live, so let's not kill each other. And that's what I do. I just say, this doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. Let's not kill each other. And then I move. And I dash, and I use a bonus action to dash some more, using some key to spear out of the leaves and make a run for it.
All right. Okay, so when he jumps down, you fly away, and he misses you, so he lands on the ground, and you produce as much distance as fast as possible.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into this fight because it doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't make any sense to leave the party while being on watch.
Well, he kind of screeches after you, and it's like this high-pitched, raw, bit low. Actually, it's high-pitched, but there's this gurgle when he lets it go, like, and it translates something like, "Yes, leave, you sun-bred mongrel."
Okay, I'm going to roll another roll now. I'm going, if I'm allowed, I'm going to make a knowledge history check to know if I know this clan, because I think I do. That's a total of 16.
16 is pretty high. Well, yeah, like, you might know them. That's there are an offshoot of your people, or if there is an offshoot of your people that instead of worshipping the sun, they worship the moon. But they're actually regarded as insane by most of your people, and some of your people actually hold them directly responsible for the fall of the great city.
Okay. But he was, in my opinion, he was very powerful so far and fast, and I know that in a one-on-one fight, I could be in trouble.
Right.
And I still have a promise to keep watch over my party tonight, so I'm actually going to do what Michel just suggested, because I do realize that if I'm not going to take him on, then I should not lead him back to the people, and I think that I will be his main target, considering who he is and considering what he just said. So I'm going to take a very long turnaround. So first I'm going to fly over the road to the other side of the forest, and then take a long bow back, and then follow the road again.
Oh, wait. If you want to reach the road, you actually have to fly over the encampment. So you bend over to the road if you want to make a large circle. And then once you reach the road, you head back to the camp. Probably, because the road is, from your position, is northwest or southeast.
Yeah, okay, no, then that is what I do. I try to make the flight like 1.5 hours, I think, or something like that. How many time passed when this happened?
Like half an hour or something.
Okay. That. Then 1.5 hour about, and then I return to the camp if I am not disturbed by the guy again.
So that means that Kiss is going to Hoot, right?
If he listens to me.
Oh, I think he does.
But I don't know. It's up to Kiss. If he trusts me, then and maybe he will. I don't know. I'm not Kiss.
If he trusts you, he probably listens to you. So
yeah,
he does.
Yeah. So he's starting to hoot after 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's alarm clock. So
thinks it's 10 minutes.
Hoot, 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 hoot. That's animal cruelty. Yeah.
Oh no, it's pretty cool.
It's not cruelty when he functions as a alarm clock. That's just
no animals were harmed during the recording of this episode.
Hey, it's not an animal.
That's racist, but okay.
Anyway, so he starts hooting, and I think Bowen will start waking up, at least. So how long has Bowen slept by now?
Like, in total, like 6 or 7 hours. So it's not that bad.
That's a full night's rest.
Okay. Then he rolls over and goes back to sleep.
Awesome.
But I think others will hear the hooting.
Yeah, Thomas actually wakes up right now.
Gives a hoot, right? Thomas will wake up, yeah, sure.
Yeah. He says, what's the matter, little fellow?
I wake up as well.
Just wait
I
for
make
me,
perception. No, I
Hoot, hoot.
I roll a 3 for my perception, so I don't notice immediately that Solwing is not here.
No.
Kiss is simply hooting, so he isn't really part of the conversation, and Bowen just rolled over and went back to sleep, so...
Okay. I try my best ever in bird speak that I picked up during our travels. Cuckoo Lacoo. Oh, sorry, it's fake.
You're not a fey handling, right? Yeah. I think Kiss just tilts his head and starts you
Makes a 360.
in confusion. Yeah.
Wow.
Cuckoo Lacoo, right? Cuckoo, I don't know
Okay.
how to do this. Solwing!
I immediately... What did you say, Eric?
He said Solving.
Oh, but after that he said something. No?
I said, I don't know how to do this bird speak. Solwing! I look
At
around.
the mention of Solwing, I start looking around immediately as well to notice that he's not there.
Oh, his bedroll is empty.
I grab my spear and I start looking around the camp and like somewhere into the woods. See if I can see him off there.
You don't even have to roll. Answer is no.
Okay.
It would be very weird. It's like, yeah, roll a 24. Yeah,
Yeah.
you see him. You walk up to him. It turns out to be a log that looked just like him.
He's in all black feathers now, and he says,
Anyway,
Daywalker. No, I can't see Solwing either. And I'll say, Adlief, have you seen Solwing?
No, I haven't. I just woke up because Kiss was hooting. Doesn't seem like he's off in the woods somewhere. At least I don't see him.
Okay. Where did he go? Little guy. Koo-kalakoo. Where did Solwing go? Koo-kalakoo.
I don't think. Does that actually mean something?
I don't know. I just hear them say it all the time. Bird. Kiss. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Where the cluck did he go?
Still, I'm just looking around.
Kiss is just whoop, whoop.
You know, big bird. Big bird. Where did the big bird go?
I don't know.
Sesame Street.
Okay, I get no response from Kiss, so I'll start looking around.
I want to investigate around the campsite a bit to see if I can see something that gives us some clue of where Solwing might be.
Yeah. I'm
Survival check then.
Or maybe an investigation check? Since that's
Yeah,
what I'm
you're
doing.
more looking for tracks and stuff. That's more. Yeah, okay. But you know investigation. Fine.
I literally said that I wanted to investigate.
Yeah, okay.
But my roll's really shitty. Shishy. It's 7, so...
I think you can say that. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah, Thomas also looks around, so if you want to make me make a roll. He especially looks for bird tracks, so feathers or anything of the like.
Alright. Make a roll.
Survival or investigation?
Yes.
Thank you.
Whatever suits your fancy.
Okay, so survival, that's actually a 15 in total.
15. Okay. Well, he didn't leave that much markings, and he doesn't shed feathers, or not that you've seen in any way. And Yeah, it looks like the best possibility is that he just took up and flew away.
Damn it.
There's no blood or any sign of a struggle or...
Okay, Thomas immediately walks over to Sir Gunther and sees if Sir Gunther is okay, and Sir Gunther is still fast asleep, in spite of the hooting of Kiss. And he walks over to Bowen and sees if Bowen is okay.
Looks okay.
Okay. What should we do, Adleaf? Because we are missing one member again.
Well, in this case, he could have literally gone off anywhere. So I suggest we just wait until he returns.
Yeah, that might be the best course of action.
Because
Oh, sorry.
I don't know where he went, and if he was flying, he's so fast that we can't catch up with him anyway, and he could have gone in any direction.
It doesn't look like there's signs of struggle anywhere, so he...
Not here.
I think he went away on his own accord, but that's my best guess. Let's just wait until he returns.
My best guess would be that he saw something and went to investigate it, and he might be back any moment.
Yeah. Thomas doesn't sleep from this point on, so Thomas waits until the party member returns.
You guys have all completed your long rest. I think Bowen is just sleeping in at this point.
Yeah, after about 1.5 hours, I wake up.
Yeah.
Like on the clock.
Completely abandoned camp.
That's when Kiss's snooze function kicks in.
So I think that Solving will be away for about 2 hours, right?
No. Like at the end of his watch, he returns. Like when you wake up, that's it. That's when he returns.
Okay.
So Solwing comes back then? No? Shouldn't we? Are we moving back to Solwing?
Hey, but Solving is just flying around a bit, like just venting off some steam, right?
I mean, come on. I thought he was still being chased or something. He was like flying away, and somebody might still be coming.
Oh, you're making a detour because you want to shake your tail or something like that.
Me?
I thought you were, yeah.
I'm making a detour because I'm assuming that if he's going to do anything, then he's going to follow me, and I don't want to lead him to the camp.
But he was watching you sitting in the camp.
Yeah, exactly.
So he already knows where the camp is. It's kind of
he knows where the camp is, but I'm thinking if he is going to do anything, then he's going to attack me and not the camp if I'm not there.
Okay,
Because
so you just
like you soul lover, and I am. So I thought he meant me. Yeah.
Sunbred mongrel, he called you.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I didn't want to go back to camp if he followed me, because then we could be at a disadvantage if everybody's still sleeping and he kills me in the first strike, you know?
Yeah, sorry, there's this cat tail that...
Yeah, I know. Okay. I'm watching it too.
It's a residual...
chasing birds.
Yeah, there's tentacles riding up.
Nice entertainment. But I would like to return in just now.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So when around the time that Bowen wakes up, Solwing also returns.
And I see that people are already awake. And at first I say in other or in bird language, I say thank you to Kiss. And then I land next to Thomas and Oddleaf, who are awake and probably watching me as I arrive. And then I say, I'm very sorry that I left my watch, but I saw that Kiss woke you up. Is that correct?
Yeah, he did, yes. And then you were gone. Where were you?
Yeah, well, during my
Breakfast,
watch...
anyone, by the way?
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay.
Do you want me to wait until we have
Oh,
breakfast?
no, yeah, I'll listen
please.
while I cook.
Please.
Okay. No, during my watch, are you sure? Because we could eat and talk.
No, talk.
Okay,
Where
let's
were
start.
you?
I saw a fellow Averin during my watch, but I didn't know it was Averin yet. I just saw something looking at us from the trees far away, and as soon as we made eye contact, he bolted, or she, and I decided to find out what kind of creature it was. So I asked Kiss to wake you guys up if I wouldn't be back soon, so that you weren't, all asleep. And then I tried to follow, but he immediately got out of my reach, and I thought I lost him, and then suddenly I was attacked. So I dove in, because I don't like being attacked. And when I dove in, I got attacked again. He hit me right here. And you still see the wound with some kind of magical sickle. Looked like half a moon. It was, but then I recognized it was an Averin, and I immediately flew away because I didn't want to have a fight with a fellow member. But flying back, I realized that this might be one of the offshot clan, which religion actually turns to the moon, and which are deemed not so sane by most of our people.
Okay. At least you had some wisdom to tell Kiss to warn us, but besides hooting, he can't tell us much more. I really feel that when people are on watch and something happens, you just wake up the rest, because we didn't know where you were. We didn't know what was happening. You could have been killed. We could have been killed.
And
Please
then
don't do that anymore in the future. Just
But
wake
no.
up. Just wake us up, please.
I did wake you up.
And this goes for everyone, not just for you, by the way.
I think you're making sense, Oddleaf.
What? I did wake you up.
With a
But-
bit more information than just
Yeah, but
us
if
waking up.
If I wouldn't have acted immediately, I would never have caught him, and we wouldn't have known what was actually monitoring us.
And I am very sorry that you were attacked by one of your own people and that you got hurt. But if you woke us up, that might not have happened. We could have been
would
here.
not have happened. It would not have happened. But we also would not know what was watching us and why. And now I think we do, because I think that he's probably aiming for me. And I don't know.
This is
Maybe he was the one that actually sent the plans to attack us.
It might be that, or what I'm thinking now. Maybe it's this sounds strange, but who promises?
You know,
Well, logic doesn't really cover this, but maybe this kind of creature can promise someone blood and bones and feathers from a flying creature.
Bowen, I think you said it best when you said logic doesn't cover this anymore. Fairy creatures, other worlds, tentacle monsters being attacked by plants, now being attacked by other Averin. It does not make sense. Nothing makes sense anymore. There's no logic to this.
You're wrong about that. It does make sense, because you're on a path that gives you trials along your journey towards whatever your goal might be. And these are the challenges you will face with us together, Oddleaf. And,
let's then at least agree that we will face them together and not wander off by ourselves the next time.
you already
something
made that
happens.
point, and I think Solving understands what you're saying, but Solving is Solving, so he might still fly away.
Depending on the situation.
Well, I would highly suggest not to.
With
Yeah,
everything we've gone through, I just didn't want to wake you up and just tell you we're being watched. By what? I don't know.
Please do. Next time I'm being watched, I want to know that I'm being watched.
Sir Gunther said,
So the dried meats are a bit salty, but I think I added some great herbs, and here they are.
Yes, breakfast.
Make a roll cooking check, please.
It's 13 plus 5 is 18.
18.
Wow.
That's a pretty nice meal you got there. I'm not gonna give you the 1d4 like last time, but you may add 1 to a roll of your choice during this day.
Cool.
Just the 1.
Your drink is just 2.
So the same way the inspiration works, you can add it before the result of the die roll is known, but after you rolled.
We can all add 1 to 1 die roll.
Yeah, you have a +1 that you can add to any d20 die roll during this day. And you can do that after the roll, but before the outcome is determined.
cool.
I'll take it.
A +1 matters.
Yeah, I know.
1 hit point matters.
This is a really nice meal, Bowen. Again.
Thank you. So, that was an eventful night. Lucky it all went okay. Shall we pack?
Another cat intruder.
What's happening?
But she can stay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
tell me, what's happening?
Yeah, let's pack up and let's go.
Yeah.
Continue the journey.
Yeah, and please, let's just discuss things in the order that they have occurred to us. So, attacking plans. Let's first discuss how is the creature doing, the sleeping creature. Like,
Before
I
you
don't
delve
even know
into
what
this
happened
whole
there.
conversation, let me just ask you, do you return to the main road and travel along the main road? Or do you travel through the forest? Because that's an actual shortcut, but it's not shorter in duration. It's shorter in journey,
yeah.
but not shorter in duration. 'Cause
Might be.
you can't do that on horseback, and on the road you can use the horses.
Yeah. Let's use the horses.
I think I would rather be on the road than in the forest if these creatures can attack again. We didn't know. Were those bodies still there? Sorry. When
Well, yeah, there were some plant remains there. Sure.
Yeah, let's take a look at the plan.
Those shrub creatures were just these dried out branches and nothing much of it. It's like.
Can you still see that it was I don't know, something that might have some more sentience to it than a regular plant or tree?
No, it doesn't give off that kind of vibes. And those flowers just look like flowery pulp, like soon to be compost.
Can I investigate them?
Yes, you can.
Finally, my first investigation roll for the adventure.
Oh, that's why we don't know what's going on all the time, because you never rolled an investigation.
3 plus 7 is 10.
That's 7.
Oh, wow.
That's a
7.
nice 10. Well, I mean, they're plants, right? And you can harvest some of those needles actually from those needle shooting things, and yeah, the flowers are not the petals are not really whole anymore and look like broken and really like dead, withering flowers. Those vines are just dead vines, thorny vines lying on the floor, and even though they're clearly plants, they're not any plants you've ever heard of, never seen them before, and you don't see them in the immediate vicinity at all anymore.
Shall we take some of the remains to maybe be identified by someone who knows plants?
Yeah.
That might be.
I think that's smart. At least some.
How many of the poison needles can I get before we?
Let's say 1d6.
That's a 5.
Wow.
But that's 5.
So
Nice.
who has a blowgun?
I'll see what I can do with these.
You need to take a deep breath before you fire, right? But don't forget to.
I don't know if they cut this on camera, but the cat is losing a lot of hair, so I did this, and I just saw a whole bunch of hair
it didn't.
fly around the room. But
Then afterwards, I collect some of the important distinctive parts of the plants, and I start putting them in my chest. I'll put them here.
yeah, just some of the leaves,
Yeah,
maybe some
yeah.
bits of the flower.
Well, I
You
have
guys
this,
haven't been getting any loot, so you'll just take anything you can, right? But,
Yeah.
I've got the book called Weldewin and Cilia. Maybe you know it, Old Reef. Maybe you don't. But I've read it a couple of times, and it's boring now. So I can press the leaves in between the sheets.
It's written by whom?
I don't know who the author is really.
Oh.
It's this romantic thing. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not something that I write or read. So, I mean, I've read that and I've written about it, but not as a main focal point.
Yeah. I don't. It's set to stir the flow of the blood. The book, but no, I've read it a couple of times, but it didn't do that for me. So
I could read it sometimes, maybe.
oh, of course you can. There's a lot of sex in it, so there's that.
All right.
Some of the pages might stick together.
No, they don't.
He just said that
Well
it didn't
kept.
do it didn't do it for him. I knew what he meant.
Anyway,
Okay.
I pressed some of the leaves and the flowers in between them.
How's the
That's fine.
how's
So-
the fake creature?
yeah, she's looking fine.
She's still sleeping.
If you want to me to carry her around for a bit, then just tell me.
I look at the tiny lady and I say, yeah, maybe that's for the best. I remember tossing somewhat in my sleep last night. I normally don't do that, but I did tonight. So
Just give it
Right,
to all
I'll-
if it turned out fine last time, right?
oh yeah.
Hey, come on,
No,
come on, Dan. You're cranking my
No,
style. You're
I
cranking my style here.
I give the bottle to her. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll take it and wrap it around me.
Okay, in the meantime,
Wait,
Thomas-
wait a second. Wait. That's actually kind of interesting. When you're handed the creature, it actually starts to frown a bit. Like,
It doesn't want to be with me.
no, it's like something. Like she's smelling something really bad, like this foul stench, or something.
That's so mean.
I know, right? I can't help it. But it does actually wake her up.
Ah.
It does. Ow, ow. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That was
Okay.
worth it.
Did I see her face?
I open up the bottle a bit and go like,
And she's like a
oh,
bit squirmy and like something's disturbing her quite badly.
guys, she's waking up.
I
She's smelling something bad.
How,
Yeah, well,
how do
actually-
you know?
That's the first thing
I'm
she
a-
says to you, Oddleif, is, "Oh, you stink."
Well, I mean, I haven't.
She
I
tries to
took a
get up.
bath yesterday, actually. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you did.
And a change of clothes.
"Oh, you stink of the other place."
Oh yeah, I've been to the other place.
Wait, who are you?
My
Who
name
are
is,
you?
My name is Oddleif Ravenwing, and I would love to hear who you or what you
Why
are.
is he yelling?
Because
But-
I'm very enthusiastic about what's happening. This is
That-
Kiss, by the way.
That's
He found
Bowen.
you.
That's Bowen, and his best friend warned us about your predicament.
Well, she tries to
I've
get
been
up
taking care of
and flap her wings a bit, but they don't seem to be working to her.
Yeah, I
Yes,
just
that's
hold
actually-
up my hands. I hold up my hands like that, so she can sort of sit, stand, whatever she
What does
wants.
Kiss do?
Kiss hops onto Oldrief's hands beside her.
I hope that they're not heavy, the both of them together, because
they're
I
not.
can't
They're not
hold up
heavy at
any
all.
weight.
I mean,
at all.
Oh,
Kiss is heavier than she is, and she says, "Ah, aren't you a cute little fellow?" And she hugs him.
Wait, okay, but please, can you tell us your name and what are you? Where are you from?
Can you some questions? Just answer one at a time, please. Because you seem very excited. Your
Sorry, go ahead.
blue hair. Well, I'm called Petal, and I'm a pixie, of course. I mean, to be clear, right?
of course. What do you mean, of course?
I have never met a pixie in my life.
Well, that's not weird at all. I mean, you don't live where I live, so
Where do you live?
the Grove.
The Grove?
The Druid. Where's the Druid?
What's the Grove?
What druid?
What Druid?
The Druid that protects the Grove. Oh,
What
dear.
grove?
Oh, we need to go. We need to go. Oh, we need to help the Druid. They attacked the Grove. They took me and they attacked the Grove. And the Druid, if the Druid's not there, then the Grove will fall. The other dream will overtake it.
What are you talking
What?
about?
What will overtake it?
Oh, you guys. Oh, man. Yeah, we need to
Said the
go.
other
We need to go now. We need to find the Druid and save him.
Where do we? Okay, please listen to me for
She starts
for a
to
moment.
flap her wings again and tries to rise into the air, but
I am totally willing to help you out with everything that we have been through in the last couple of days.
well, as she's flapping her wings wildly, a lot of dust falls off them, and as soon as it falls into your hands start to disappear.
Again?
What is this?
Oh, sorry, that's me. That's what happens with my dust. That's why they.
Do I? I mean, I still feel my fingers, right?
Yeah, they're still
just-
there. They're just invisible.
Yeah.
You can clean it off, but not
That's
with me on it.
actually-
Wait a minute. Let me.
A lot of things are happening.
Yeah. But this is actually a very nice trick.
It's not a trick.
But as
Okay.
I was saying, I'm sorry, but as I was saying, I'm with everything we've been through the last couple of days. I'm totally willing to help you out. If I would just know where to go and what this growth is you're talking about, or this druid, like where?
You guys saved me from the Batman.
No, they were normal men, not Batman.
They're all Batman. The Batman took me, and they used me for my
Well,
best.
Bad men. Yeah, they were bad men.
I'm not Batman. I mean, you guys are weird.
It's just how you pronounced it. Sorry, I took. Sometimes I take things too literal.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bedmen. Batman.
Oh, you're a funny.
Thomas, right over there, and I point to Thomas, is actually the one that saved you from these people. Found you in some warehouse,
I
as
can't
I come to
concentrate. Can
understand.
someone else hold me? I'm sorry, but you just think.
Oh, come.
What can you tell? Okay, sorry. I
Weird.
get it.
She
I
looks
get
at
it.
Bowen, and when he holds out his hand, and she kind of regards you with some
Okay.
distrust or disgust as well.
Thomas,
Well.
and
When I see that, I hold out my hand.
And Thomas was first, and she quickly hops onto Thomas.
Nice.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, you seem all very nice and all, but you creepy out, and she points at Bowen, and you just stink.
I'm sorry.
I creeped you out. I cured you. I took care of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
he is a bit creepy, though, isn't he? I said a little.
No, but you're not all here. You're weird like that.
Ooh, me?
Yeah, you.
What do you mean I'm not all here?
Well,
Yeah,
it's like part of you is just walking in a dream or something.
What?
What?
I don't know. I've never seen that before, but you're weird. You shouldn't be
I can
like
take
this.
weird, but the dream part you really have to explain. Maybe not now, but
I totally agree with you. He looks weird.
Thank you. At least you seem normal.
yeah, well, okay.
He moved out a finger to shake her hand. So, I'm Thomas, by the way.
Hello, Thomas. I'm Petal.
Hi, Petal. Nice to meet you. I think we might become very good friends. And
Of course
Thomas,
you will. I'm
Thomas-
very nice, you know.
in all
I'm
the
very
applications,
likable, even.
Thomas is calculating all the applications of the magical.
Invisibility dust.
Well, if you connect 1 and 2 that easily, then some others might have also calculated those applications of the pixie dust.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why they took her wheel.
Yeah.
So, Petal, if I
Ooh, I like the bird too. Hello.
Hello. My name's Solwing.
Oh, hi.
He's okay.
Yes. Weird leaf.
So I totally get you not wanting to be around me if I still smell of that other place. I would love to hear you out, like what you know about that other place. But before we do, you mentioned that there was maybe some hurry to
Oh yeah, the
protect
truth.
or
We need to
save
find
this
the
growth.
truth. Yes,
And
yes,
we were just attacked by plants this night.
plants.
Yeah, you can still see some of the remains on the floor. So I hear growth, I hear plants, I hear bad stuff happening, and I connected them into
What
maybe
plants?
something
Can you
that's
show me
not.
the plants?
I described the creatures to her, the 3 types.
Ooh, that's bad. That's very bad. They shouldn't be here.
So where did the bad man take you from? Where did they take you
The
from?
grove.
But
That's
where's
protected
the
by the
growth?
road.
Can you point it?
That's not here, is it?
Is it in Helderon? Is it? Can you point?
Alderon.
An Estes.
Estes.
He means.
Sorry,
What's Estes?
it's the country that
Country.
we're in.
Oh, then probably not. It's just
You are
behind the
really
hill. It's not
confusing us.
far. It's the. But I mean, I don't know how you people call areas. It's
Okay.
we just call it the grove. And the
Guys,
grove is a
give me
protected
what
piece of a dream.
Give me a little time. I
Oh,
ask her. Do you want to take some fresh air?
Fresh hair, like blue hair.
No, fresh air.
Oh yeah, fine. Yeah, I want. Yes, very much.
Then get on in the either in the baby carrier or on my shoulder, and then I'll just get you in the sky for a little bit. Just wait a little bit, guys, and
We should all go flying.
I
You're right.
fly, and I take up to the sky, and I let her see the surroundings, and I say, which way do we need to go?
I think the druid came from there, and she points southwest. That's east. Sorry.
Okay, then I descend again and I land in the middle of the party and I southeast you said, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I tell them I think she's pointing to the southeast. But I didn't see a hill.
Is that the way we have to go if we want to go to Outford through
Outford.
Through the forest?
Yeah.
So it's on our way then.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
If it's on the way, then it's convenient. But I just want to throw it out there. The reason I need to go to one of the reasons I need to go to Brestwick is to Brentwick. Brester and Brentwick. It was the Brestwick, Brester and Brentwick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Later called a brawl.
Yeah. Okay. So one of the reasons I needed to go there was to do some research on a book that I intended to write, but with everything that's happened right now, I think that following that path might give me more inspiration to write any book that I ever want to write. So I'm fine with, even if it was not on the way to Brentwick, I would have probably taken this lead. I'm just throwing it out there because we already been through so much together in these very, very weird and this very short time. But that's just what I wanted to say.
Oh wow, you made him leave. That's rude.
Yeah.
That's rude, man.
It was shocking.
What happened?
Yeah, you dropped.
You happened.
You're still back. Your camera's off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's back at their spot.
Okay.
Yeah. So
where do we need to go?
there. At your points.
If the others go.
Direction.
Okay. I start.
Okay, let's do this. But to summarize, we still don't know what actually happened to you, Old Reef, where you went. We have. I get the sense that someone might be following Thomas because he's in a hurry. We have seen Averin. We've met you, dear Petal. You're saying strange things about us. We just got attacked by woodland beings or whatever. And we are guiding an angel to her destiny. That's a lot. And we haven't spoken about any of these parts yet. So I do agree that we should go to wherever she wants, because I think for some reason, well, that's how our path is being shaped right now.
So let's talk while we walk, because
yeah, let's do that.
I like stories.
Even if you're stuck in your already stacked with weird things summary, you didn't even cover all of it. That's how crazy this time has been. And you can almost see in Old Leaf's eyes that something is just almost at this point of snapping, where she's like, I don't know anymore. While she's usually super calm and collected, she seems to become a bit
Flustered.
Yeah.
Thomas.
Well,
Thomas says, "Where is Sir Gunther? Where did you leave him, Outleaf? Last night."
What's a Gunther?
Gunther was right by the rock. And I immediately run over to where I left Gunther.
Okay, Thomas runs with her. And Sir Gunther is still sitting in the same position as last night, still wheezing, and he has his eyes closed, but he appears to be sleeping. But
I immediately scream for Bowen. Bowen! Bowen! Get over here!
Okay,
We need you.
I rush over to.
Wait,
What's going on?
we'll end the session here.
No.
No.
Yeah,
No.
player made cliffhanger. I love it.
Oh, man.
Damn you, Eric.
Oh!
sorry, you guys.
No,
Yeah,
it's perfect.
it's 15 minutes past 11, so seemed like a good time.
Yeah.
So, what the bleep
Shall
is
we
going
do
on,
a
right?
session? Shall we do a session between sessions where we just talk about everything and make no progress in anything else?
I would be up for it if
I
Like
don't have the time, but I
tomorrow?
like that.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow's not very good for me.
No, I mean,
Let's discuss it after the session.
yeah, and
Yeah,
next
I
time
know,
is
but
just next time story time, right? It's just let it go natural and in character. That's the way I would like to see it.
Of course.
yeah, true.
Okay.
So, what did you guys think? What did chat think about the session?
Wow, what a weird session.
Yeah.
I mean, the first part was combat, but even that was sort of, what's
Weird.
going on? Why are we attacked by plants? What's this? And then you think that you're going to rest for a night, and then you're being watched again.
So many people are watching us sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah, but everybody.
Yeah,
affected
because-
is always thinking constantly.
and in the summary that Jasper or Bowen made, like there's so much not mentioned that should have been in there, where it's like,
Well,
We'll
actually,
make it
Jasper earlier was making a connection, which you kind of glanced over, and but there might be some merit to it. He was
Okay.
saying that another Averin might spur someone to harvest bones and blood
Yeah.
from.
that was an interesting one. But there's so many connections that one can make that I think at least oddly would. As I said, I would sooner connect the plants and the growth and the druid together than that stuff. But
I'll guess
it could be interesting, yeah. Yeah, an Averin that actually persuaded a priest or a acolyte to harvest some or made some promises.
So we're just playing out of character now.
Yeah, but I like it. I
Well,
like
we
this kind
already
of speculation. This is-
stopped the session, right? I'm
Yeah,
just,
yeah, that's
I'm
a
just
fa-
thinking.
favorite
so
pastime.
let's
thinking
have
out
another
loud.
session.
I'm thinking out loud at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, Eric. Why did you? Sorry. Why did you do that to me?
Did you do
I mean, he made me lie as Gunther. He made me lie to Thomas about the coughing the blood. And if he dies now, then it's my responsibility.
Yeah, just sleep on that.
for about 14 days?
2 weeks.
Yeah, okay, so cool.
Yeah, well, anyway, thanks everyone for watching this episode. We had a lot of fun, at least I did, and I think you guys did as well.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we'll see if Gunther still lives in 2 weeks and what else is going on, because frequently asked question is, what's going on?
Roger, I
Need
think
a weekly session is what they're saying.
Roger, I think that I speak for all of your players when I say if Gunther dies, then this adventure is over.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
And we
Because
lost.
that was the main thing that we set out to do. Like, whatever happens, we'll make it our mission to keep him alive.
Yeah. It's, but yeah, that's might not be up to me though. It's,
No. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
okay,
all,
yeah.
It's all your fault.
We need a weekly session, so many stories. Amusing mix with seriousness this session.
I would.
Thanks for the
just throwing it that I'm just throwing it out there. I would love a weekly session, but schedules and stuff.
Yeah. So, do we wanna closing remarks? Wanna say some social media stuff, like and subscribement?
Yeah.
How Why did you die? Talking Void next week.
With as a guest.
Roger
is a guest. Yes. So thank you all for watching us live here on Twitch. If you want to watch our previous episodes and our other shows, we have 2 other shows, 3 in total. You can watch them on our YouTube channel, YouTube at /Voidcast Live. Like and follow us there, subscribe, all the jazz. Hit that bell icon. It really helps us out a lot. Because we really want to have as many people reach as many people as we can who might like the content that we create. Also, if you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, you can watch our off the screens, behind the screens footage, some videos, some pictures, but more so you can find all our artwork there for you to watch, and you'll be notified every time we're either live or when a new video hits YouTube. So follow us there. And lastly, come join us in our own Discord. Information down below, where you can discuss everything that you want with us. We are there as well to answer your questions or talk to you about stuff. Either regarding the adventure or any of our shows, or just stuff in general.
Well, it might be fun to, because we always have a post-session hang, and on our Discord we have a voice channel called The Waiting Room. If you go into that, you might get picked out and can hang with us for a couple of more minutes after the session if you want to. We know that Marineas always uses that opportunity to speak with us after all, but other people are welcome as well. You can't take more than 2 people in, but if there's any people, feel free to join. It's always fun. But with that,
thanks you guys.
Thank you again, and be sure to watch Talking Void and Parallel Projections next week, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.